Welcome to Free Range Productions and another episode of the Deep Dive series. Short, sweet, concise videos on critical subjects.
Hi, everyone. This is Gail of Gaia and Free Range, and I'm here with Chris Perez, and we have some products to talk about, and I want to know why, because Chris has told me, and but I want you to know also why this product is the best product on the market.
Well, Gail, thanks for having me. First, I just want to kind of point out, when we first approached you, you're like, oh, I tried that product and it didn't work for me. And now the song has changed, if you will, because that's what I would say kind of shows you that it's the best product on the market. What I'll say is, really, my company was the company that provided the material in the original research. So this buckyball, we call it C60, was provided in the original research where the rats lived 90% longer than the control group, and they all died without any tumors. And I think when you're thinking about taking a supplement, about consuming something, you need to protect yourself, and you really need to research the organization that you're dealing with to understand whether they produce a good product. My company has actually been producing carbon nanomaterials, including this C60 molecule, since 1991 and selling it to research institutions around the world. When that original research came out where those rats lived 90% longer, a bunch of people were like, oh, I can buy C60. By the way, C60 is for industrial purposes, and stick that in some oil, and I'll mix it for a little while, and then I'll sell it. Well, what turns out is we took 22 of the products that were on the market, and we compared what they said was in them in terms of the concentration of C60 and what was actually in them. And what we found is it was woefully low. And so to try and help consumers stay safe and really to distinguish ourselves, we started talking about ESS60, right? The distinguishing factor is C60 is for industrial applications, and there's peer-reviewed published research that proves when it's improperly processed, it's harmful. ESS60 is C60 that's been processed for safer human consumption. So if you're looking for ESS60, you're going to find a high concentration product, and you're going to find a safe product. So that's the important thing. I always like to point out when you're starting talking about like the highest quality product, etc., that there's one place that you have to be very careful, and that place, there's probably many, but one of them is Amazon. And I always ask people, people will go onto Amazon, they're like, oh, here's something, and here's a supplement, and it's got a 5-star rating. And I ask you, what does a 5-star rating of vitamin C mean? We know that the person who purchased it and then gave the 5-star rating didn't weigh it, at least not with a scientifically accurate scale. They didn't take it back to their scientific equipment and confirm that it was ascorbic acid. Let's be realistic. They probably didn't even count the tablets in the bottle. Like if the bottle was just full, they're like, okay, 5 stars. So going onto Amazon and identifying a quote unquote quality supplement from a 5-star rating is not an accurate way to do business. Understand the pedigree of the company that's behind the product. Like in our case, we actually ended up extending the time that we mix our product because we have an HPLC, and we've had one since 1991, because we test our products on a regular basis through the performance of the batch, we're able to know that, 2 weeks, which was the original prescribed mixing time, is not enough. It actually needs to be longer in order to completely saturate the product. So those are the things, again, look for ESS60. Those are the things that kind of help you have comfort that you're buying the best possible product when you're buying C60 Evo.
I like the fact that you're the original company that was involved with the studies, and it's important for you to maintain that quality, and it's easier to provide the best product. And I looked at some of your research and your manufacturing processes as well, and looked at that, and I was very impressed because a lot of companies don't do that. And there can be solvent left over and all kinds of things that can be toxic. And you make sure that there isn't. And I really appreciate that when your company. I care about quality. I care about my listening audience. And I care about them getting what I'm representing or endorsing on my show, because I wouldn't want to endorse anything less than high quality. So, in fact, for the long time as a nutritionist, I wouldn't endorse any products at all, because there's always, you might have one flagship product with one company and another with another. But at this stage of the game, this is one standalone product that I'm really impressed with. And I think you will be too if you give it a try. So I highly recommend you try it. I'm just real happy with it. I think you will be too. Thank you.
Thank you, Gail.
Free Range with Gail of Gaia and Free Range Productions is proud to partner with C60Evo.com, makers of ESS60 products. C60, the carbon-60 molecule, delivers more than 172 times the power of vitamin C as an antioxidant. ESS60 is simply the purest form of C60, a known antiviral, antibacterial, and anti-inflammatory remedy that not only works, it is the only C60 molecule that is approved for both internal and external use. ESS60 neutralizes free radicals from cell metabolization and external toxins to help minimize inflammation and maximize detoxification. People report better sleep, more energy and flexibility, and renewed mental clarity when they take ESS60 products. For more information, visit ess60.gailofgaia.com. That is ess60.gailofgaia.com. This has been a Free Range Productions Deep Dive. The Deep Dive is a series of brief, concise, and to-the-point videos on a variety of critical subjects, drilling down to the real meat of the issues without a lot of fanfare or fluff. Be sure and subscribe to the Free Range Gail of Gaia channel or subscribe to the Free Range Insider mailing list to be notified of future presentations.